everybody. Happy Wednesday, March 8th. I'm an hour later than normal. I normally come on at 2, but I had a morning. I haven't been feeling very well. But I'm doing okay now, and I'm glad to be here. If you're here, say hello. I'd love to chat with you. It's kind of a dreary day here in Kansas City. We had a beautiful weekend, so we can't complain. But it's just going to be kind of rainy and dull for the next few days. Today I am going to show you a simple card. It's a great way to use up your scraps of paper. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Let me turn my camera around. Make sure I've kind of got it. Things got a little out of order. Let's do this. I'm trying a new camera setup, and I was trying to fix it so my camera wouldn't shake like it did last week. When the table shakes, the camera shakes. So I've got my desk camera here facing downward. It's not on the table, but my front-facing camera here is on the table. So I'm going to try again. I'm still kind of playing around with how to fix that issue. Anyway, this is the card. Just a really simple background that you can use all your designer series paper scraps with. You could also use just cardstock, different colors of cardstock. Hi, Kathy. But I thought this would be, I used it as a thank you card, but I thought it would be a cute little birthday card. Depending on the paper you used, you could make it a masculine card. You know, we're always looking for more masculine cards. So, and it's very simple to do. It just creates a little background for whatever you want to embellish it with. I thought about using some circle die cuts or punches with the sentiment on there, but I went ahead and used just a tiny little thank you from the Something Fancy bundle, and then I used the little die from the Something Fancy bundle and just kind of stacked that on top of another one, and just a fun little card. So simple to do. Oh, Kathy, your sinuses, I think we're all kind of getting allergies, right? Sorry to hear that. So I started out with an 8.5 by 5.5 inch piece of thick basic white, and then I scored it at 4 1/4, folded it on that score line. That creates our card base. And then I pulled a color from my designer series paper, and this one is the Starry Sky, sorry, paper. This is one of our new in colors from 2022 to 2024, the Starry Night. So we'll have this for another year. And speaking of colors, Stampin' Up! Is doing a color refresh. We will know more by the end of March. So I'm excited to hear about some new colors that they're going to reveal to us and have available. Okay, the next thing, you just need some strips of cardstock. So like I said, this is a great way to use up your scraps. You need 4 4-inch by 1/2 inch strips and 4 1/2 inch by 3-inch. So 2 of each, only one is 4 inches long and one is 3 inches long. So I am using the paper, the in color paper, what do they call it? It's probably 2022 to 2024 in color 6x6 designer series paper. I had a bunch of papers that were already cut, so I thought I'm going to grab some of that scrap out of there and cut strips. Pretty little patterns, plaid, floral, polka dots. These are all the in colors. Really fun, bright, vibrant colors. I was feeling like a little brightness today. And I just kicked my camera stand, so I told you we weren't going to shake the camera today, and we just did. Sorry about that. Okay, the only thing I did was I flagged each end of these strips just to add a little interest. And really quick, I'm going to use, this is a retired punch, but you could just flag them with your, I was going to try and do 2 at a time just to save us time. You could just use your paper snips. You might have a punch or a die that has an interesting edge to it that you could also use. I just chose to just flag them. And just for sake of time, I'm going to use this punch. I hate to use things that are retired or no longer available because then it just kind of makes you want it, right? I use this punch all the time. This is a great punch to do tags with. So I'm taking the 4-inch and the 3-inch strips, and I'm just flagging the ends. They're not going to be perfect. You'll probably notice on my sample I have a couple ends that aren't completely centered, but that's okay. I think it kind of adds to the fun and the whimsy of this card. This is a great card if you're a beginning stamper, a beginning card maker, because you don't really need a whole lot of tools. Now, I did use the die for the sentiment tag, but you wouldn't have to use a die. You could just cut a square out and stamp your sentiment right on there. And like I said, here, I'll show you how to flag the ends. I know if you've been around, you know how I flag the ends with my snips, but you just cut in from the center and then from each edge, meet in the center. And that's how I would normally flag an end, like that. But I thought just to save time, I'd use that punch. So you guys didn't have to watch me do that all day long. Okay, now for this top part, oh, I forgot to cut my little white piece. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me go grab a sheet of white. So this piece right here that we're gonna put our little weaving, our little is 5 inches by 3 3/4. And to make this easy, or this is how I did it, so because we're gonna weave them all in amongst each other, I just put them on, I just put a little bit of adhesive right at the top of the strip, of each strip. And I'm going to put all the 4-inch strips in the landscape mode here and just kind of eyeball, space them apart. I kind of stair step them. Oops. And then on this last one, I brought it back up a little higher, just a little different. Probably because I ran out of room at the bottom, but I think it turned out nice. Got a little adhesive on there. Okay. So now we've got these little flaps of strips. And I'm going to just take these 3-inch ones and do the same thing. I'm just going to put a little adhesive on one end. And then we can kind of the first one's going to be the booger. And I like using that multi-purpose adhesive glue because then you can kind of shift everything around before it sets. Then I'm going to put some just on this other end and kind of place it right under that one. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do the same thing. So just like we are weaving, we're going to do under, over, under, over. This little dude just wants to keep moving. My little tempting turquoise. So I'm really not putting adhesive on the whole strip. I'm just putting it on the ends. And once we're done, it will all adhere together. And I didn't measure anything. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And you could do this, you could do them as tight as you want or as loose as you want. I just kind of wanted them loose. I'm going to put this last one down here. Okay, now that we've got all of those on there, we can, okay, what did I do wrong? Under, over, oh, this one needs to go under. You all didn't remind me. I wasn't paying attention. And this one will go over. There we go. Okay. Isn't that cute? So simple. You could do a bunch of these up and not put any sentiment on them at all and just keep them in your stash and then put whatever sentiment you wanted on there. Happy birthday or hello or whatever. Like I said, I am using the thank you stamp from the Something Fancy bundle. This, when I thought I just need a sentiment for this card, I thought of the Something Fancy set because it's got all the different sentiments, and I love the font on this. And then it has the coordinating tag dies, sentiment tag dies to go with it. So that's all I did. We can go ahead and put this on our card front now. Hi, Kay. How are you? Hi, Candy. Hope you ladies are having a good day. Yes, a lot of possibilities on this card. Like I said earlier, Kay, you came in late. This would be a great masculine card. You could use some masculine paper because we're always looking for ideas for those men in our lives, right? So I went ahead and already cut out one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a hexagon? Pentagon? How many sides does it have? Of the Starry Night or Starry Sky. I don't know why I want to call that Starry Night. Starry Sky cardstock. I just had a scrap of that. And then I'm just using the little thank you. And I'm not sure I have any washi tape. Yes, I do. Good deal. I don't want that to move in my machine. And these, this bundle, the Something Fancy bundle, I think all the dies will work in the small mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Yes, they will. They're on page, this bundle is on page 17 of the Spring Mini catalog. And if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and would like a catalog, I would love to send one out to you. Just leave a comment or message me and we will get your contact information and get one in the mail to you. All right, so I'm just going to use my mini machine. And that didn't take long at all. And then I kind of put this on the other die cut, a little cattywampus, just so you can kind of see it in the background. So I didn't pop it up or anything. I just glued it right on top of there. Kind of helps it stand out. Amongst the, I might need a little bit more glue. Having a time centering it. There we go. Almost like this one cut different, but I know it didn't. I know it didn't. Here, let's do it this way, maybe. There we go. It looked weird. Could have just been me. Thank you, Kay. Thank you for doing that. Okay, and then I just stuck it down here in the corner. You could put it in the center. Like I said, this would be cute if you had your circle punches or circle die cuts, a big circle with your sentiment right there. I just didn't want to cover up much of the paper. And that is the card. Now we could put a little bow here with some baker's twine or a few little in color gems, which I might do when I get off here, just around, just to add a little bit more interest. But I just wanted to share a simple little card with you today, just to use products that you have already, and a quick and simple card to have in your arsenal. So thank you guys for watching. I will be back Monday. I'm hoping Monday at 2 for Make It Monday. I have a cute little envelope project that I wanted to share that's perfect for Easter or May Day coming up, or any little gifty thing that you want to share with someone. So that's coming up on Monday. If you all have any questions about anything I've done today or any products I've used, or I can help you with your paper crafting needs, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and we will talk to you soon. Happy stamping. Hi, Kim. Have a good afternoon.